Hello everyone, and welcome to Royalty Free For All's second feature presentation. You just saw our latest trailer showcasing the hard work we've been putting into this project since completing a successful Kickstarter campaign in September. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you. This frantic for all is more feature-rich and better looking than ever, with extremely satisfying hits. So let's dive right in. First of all, we've heard your feedback and we agreed. Royalty Free For All needed a universal grab attack. So we've gone back and given every fighter a fun grapple move. Now everyone has an option to grab opponents through their shield. Characters with existing grapple moves have received completely new attacks in their place. Hurl yellow bricks at faraway enemies with Dorothy, or rock the seas with Nessie's vertical geyser, and do this with Oliver Twist. Grab attacks are set by default to the right shoulder button in most of our preset control schemes. In addition to our own royalty-free mapping, you'll find a whole multiverse of smashing, slimy, and other legally distinct presets, so platform fighting fans can feel right at home no matter what their favorite game in the genre is. You can also create your own profile, mapping buttons to whatever actions you like, from the very basics to techniques like short hop and even wave dashing, tied to a single one-button command. The whole idea here is to make it absolutely fun for everyone in the room. We'll be releasing Royalty Free For All with a series of pre-made rule sets, which you can customize and rename completely to your liking. Perhaps you want a preset with only explosive items enabled, or other examples you think might be fun. Here's our 4 main suggestions. Stock matches are the classic, expected way to play party brawling games, and it's first in our list of presets. In this mode, players are eliminated by getting knocked out of bounds away from the stage, and they're ejected from the match when they've lost all their lives. 3 strikes, you're out. Time matches crown a winner based on the number of knockouts you score. You gain points by knocking someone else out of bounds, and lose them by falling out of bounds yourself. This mode keeps all players active for the entire match, so no one gets left out for falling behind. And introducing Party Mode, where off-screen boundaries don't cause knockouts, they warp you across the screen instead. The higher you set your damage cap, the longer everyone will live, and the zanier each game gets. This hilarious and forgiving way to play is perfect for sharing the fun with friends and family who find other party brawling games way too difficult. It's honestly really awesome. I'm so excited for you guys to try this. We've made new combat effects for weak, medium, and heavy blows. We've also added powerful hit effects that subtly communicate which direction a launched player will travel. We've added more hit stop to all of these collisions so you can really feel their hard-hitting effects. And finally, we've introduced a stunning new take on our finishing blow animation that plays when a hit is not survivable. The action lines that grow alongside the strength of an attack will supercharge with power while the hit player goes pitch black. It feels great to just pow! Every single VFX asset has been improved and redefined, from dust clouds that now point in the direction that you jump, to new adjustable shaders for film grain and cell shadows, so you can choose exactly how new or nostalgic you'd like your graphics. We hope you enjoy the fresh new look we're aspiring for. For today's main event, I'd like to take you through the items we've developed in honor of their Kickstarter stretch goal, starting with a little taste of the food. Like fantastic platform fighters before us, Royalty Free For All uses real-life photographs of delicious food, shrunk down to an appropriate size for our characters. There's also fun cartoon foods that only spawn on certain stages. Here's a little sampling of just a few. Old MacDonald's serves French fries the old-fashioned way, with real beef tallow. At Gatsby's West Egg, you'll find blue eggs and Spam. It's safe to eat, but no way, ma'am. In bed, sometimes there's a little pea. Or maybe you like onigiri. The West knows these as jelly donuts. On this classic steamship, you'll find whole potatoes.
And on Mondays, it all turns into lasagna. Nothing illegal with that.
Big jars of honey can appear anywhere and be used like a platform. If you're lucky, when you break one, you'll find even more items, perfectly preserved. If not, you'll get drenched in icky, sticky honey. It's here that our list turns from food to the rest of the items available in Royalty Free For All. The trifecta of golden Greek artifacts is complete. Zeus's Thunderbolt will electrify a player with a terrifying charge of lightning. When you have this effect, you'll deal damage simply by touching your opponents. Poseidon's Dent. Pulling this trident from its perch will cause a catastrophic earthquake that damages everyone else on the ground. And the Cap of Hades grants the power of invisibility. You can now Zigzagrius. If only he were in this game. And their messenger left a gift of his own. You can do a ton of speed with Hermes' winged sandals. Try it out. Lancelot's Holy Grail. This legendary chalice is the most famous of all the world's victuals, and it restores health accordingly, a whopping 100 damage points. Who's gonna be the first to find it? A magic bean! This simple green will sprout a beanstalk from the ground to become a usable platform. This beanstalk lasts a lot longer than the one Oliver can create for himself. Beware the grapes of getting really mad. This item powers up your damage and knockback for a short time. The Soapbox. These babies were everywhere in old mouse cartoons. In our game, you can knock them around the stage, or stand up on them if there's something you need to say. This is getting to be a lot of items. There's more in the game. This one's a lawnmower. We're gonna move on, because we're excited to introduce a few items created in honor of characters requested for Royalty Free-for-All. Aliens! An unidentified flying object has crash-landed onto the battlefield. Will you behold the evil Dr. Destructo attempting to steal fighters off the stage? Or will you see cows using their gravity-intensifying tractor beam? Lettuce emoticon. This character's creator didn't like him very much and contributed their copyrights to the public domain. It's a rare treat to be able to work with characters from our own time and culture. Gregor Samsa. Sometimes there will be a bug who's supposed to be a guy. Try not to squish him. He has to go to work, okay? It's a commentary. Life, all its splendors and despairs, is a tiny flick of great meaning, born of nothing, precious and futile, spent mostly at work. And spinach. You may recognize this item from real life. You'll become completely invincible while increasing your damage output and knockback. And a beloved cartoon sailor many of you have been requesting will flex his arm to indicate who got this power-up. We invited him to join the roster, but at 95 years old, he wanted to retire in peace. And so, here's one piece. Wow, that is a lot of items. We've indexed 19 in total, but it feels like something's missing. No? That's right, I remember now. In the course of our development, we've discovered a rare item duplication glitch. If your game freaks out, don't worry and be patient. It won't corrupt your save file, but it will duplicate an absurd number of items when the encounter is done. And wow, what a lot of excitement. We hope you've enjoyed the latest look at our progress on Royalty Free-for-All. Production on the game is nearly complete. We have a bit of polish left to improve our UI, plus maybe catch a few bugs here and there. But our Kickstarter playtest backers can enjoy all this new content and more in just a few moments. If you've missed our campaign and want to give this same demo a try before launch, you can, as a part of Steam Next Fest, this February 23rd through March 2nd. It will feature our complete list of fighters in local multiplayer, online quick play, and private lobbies. Please be aware this is our first major stress test across a wide range of devices. If you catch bugs, please file them in our Discord to help us stomp them out. In the meantime, we'll be closing Kickstarter's late pledging and backer surveys on Friday, March 6th. If you've just found our game, it's your last chance to get behind-the-scenes access and fun backer rewards. If you've backed our game already, please log into the Kickstarter and then visit our campaign page to make sure you've submitted your backer survey before March 6th in order to receive your rewards. Full disclosure, there is another fighter coming to Royalty Free-for-All at launch. It feels like it's been 10,000 years since we revealed our 9th fighter in September. Coincidentally, the next fighter's codename has been 10. We'll be ready to reveal them in the not-so-distant future. So I hope that you'll join us for our next video event. In
Oh, Bleep! Colonel Bleep, television's first color cartoon character,
has joined the cast of Royalty Free for All. What an historic delight! Joined by his lovable companions, Squeak and Scratch, Colonel Bleep and his Futomic energy powers will make a big bang in Royalty Free for All. Colonel Bleep is a spaceman from the planet Futura, a utopian society of peace and progress. He was sent to Earth to keep an eye on its humans,
a primitive and war-hungry species,
threatening life across the galaxy with its dangerous nuclear technologies. Who knows what kind of monster a Futuran like Bleep could have become if he were raised with more earthbound beginnings. Colonel Bleep is a gift both to and from our fans. You see, I first learned about Colonel Bleep from a public domain showdown event within our community Discord server. You can join that fun, by the way, right here. Bleep quickly became a fan favorite for his charming design and retro-futuristic style.
His playable appearance was then made possible through our Kickstarter campaign, thanks to an extremely generous backer who contributed enough for us to add a character from a newly made short list of fighters that could be completed on a short timescale. You see,
the futuristic alien Bleep is quite primitive compared to cartoons of the modern day. Episodes of his show were just a few minutes long,
often animated by flipping 2 drawings back and forth.
Whereas most of our characters require several hundred unique individual drawings, Colonel Bleep could therefore spring to life with just below 200. We could even sample audio directly from the public domain source material to create sound effects for Squeak, Scratch, and yes, Colonel Bleep. To this day, only about 1/3 of Colonel Bleep's adventures are known to survive. Luckily, that was enough source material for us to create a fun moveset, and a handful of palettes referencing his original adventures. We have Bleep's arch-nemesis Dr. Destructo, the evil space pirate Black Patch, and Grizzo the gorilla. I thought he exploded. Radar here is based on the radar scope from Colonel Bleep's spaceship. This ancient alien visitor has been foretold through perhaps some kind of ancient mural. And meet Redshift, named for a cosmic phenomenon that's been poetically mirrored by natural film decay in many of Bleep's original cartoon reels. And wow, what a lot of excitement. We hope you've enjoyed the latest look at our progress on Royalty Free for All. Production on the game is nearly complete. We have a bit of polish left to improve our UI, plus maybe catch a few bugs here and there. But our Kickstarter playtest backers can enjoy all this new content and more in just a few moments. If you've missed our campaign and want to give this same demo a try before launch, you can, as a part of Steam Next Fest, this February 23rd through March 2nd. It will feature our complete list of fighters in local multiplayer, online quick play, and private lobbies. Please be aware this is our first major stress test across a wide range of devices. If you catch bugs, please file them in our Discord to help us stomp them out.